What's up guys, it's Oblivious Gamer here, and today we will be talking about one of my favorite fighting games ever, and that game is Granblue Fantasy Versus. So there was a tournament in Japan for Granblue Fantasy Versus called the Cygames Cup Special. Now we didn't get anything major like a reveal or something big with a trailer, but we did get some interesting information, such as they released the data for the most requested characters, which might help us get a glimpse of what we can expect for upcoming DLC characters in the game. Now before I continue, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. So before we check out the data, I want to quickly mention another bit of information, which if you remember a while back, they announced that the game will be getting some changes. And now they've mentioned they would be adding new battle mechanics, which I think that was mentioned before. Apparently this update will be coming in early June, and that there will be a video showcasing these new battle mechanics very soon. This I am very excited for, because I want to see what they come up with. I think the game is fine, it's fun, but I always felt, hey, what if they added something extra? I don't know. I just think about, the possibilities. Of course, they could screw it up, but let's be positive. So what do you think it would be? Do you think it would be like a cancel mechanic, changes in the combo structure? Do you think they could add something like Gatling combination, kind of like how in Guilty Gear Xrd they have? Feel free to talk about it down below or leave some of your thoughts or what would you want to see. Now, let's get into the data. We got 4 charts. One is in Japan, the other is Asia, Oceania. I always fuck it up in English. In Spanish is Oceania. Then North America, South America, and finally Europe. A thing to notice is that in all 4 charts, Sandalphon is the most requested character, which I agree. For me, it's one of the characters I would love to see in the game, and I have been asking it for a while. And the other character I would love to see is Beatrix, especially seeing how she would be interacting with Seda. Who wouldn't want to see her? I feel also a lot of people have been always talking about wanting Sandalphon, so it makes sense that he is literally the most requested character in every region. So let's first check out each region, and for the sake of brevity, I will just read the first 5 characters, though I will be leaving up the chart so you can see the top 10 characters still. So in Japan, first is Sandalphon, second is Siegfried, third is Beatrix, fourth is Siophon, and fifth is Vikala. In Asia, Oceania, sorry for the mispronounce, we have first Sandalphon, second Vikala, third Beatrix, fourth Siophon, and fifth Nier. In North America and South America, we have first Sandalphon, second Beatrix, third Siegfried, fourth Ilsa, and fifth Siophon. And finally in Europe, first is Sandalphon, second is Beatrix, third is Siegfried, fourth is Alisa, and fifth is Siophon. Looking at the chart, it's really amazing how there are a lot of the same characters in all of the charts. You can literally see them, even if they are not placed the same. I think it's really interesting how every region sort of like cut together and we have like similar hopes for these characters to be in the game. Of course, some regions have differences, which that is to be expected. But for example, we can see that every region wants to see Beatrix or Siegfried or Siophon. Hell, Beatrix is top 3 in all of the charts. And of course, Sandalphon being the first character that people want to see in all of the regions. I do think, despite being very interesting how so many of the tastes align, like a lot of the characters are in a similar or near a similar spot. I think overall it's good for us that somehow all regions have like similar taste or like similar characters they want to see, because it makes it easier for Cygames to choose the characters, and it also makes it easier for the fans to be happy. So I think for sure, like it's a guarantee we can expect Sandalphon and Beatrix in the game. Now, personally, I think Ilsa would be an interesting choice for the game. Gameplay wise, she uses 2 guns, and I think it could be fun to see how they would make her work in the game. And she has like a very good design, especially this outfit. I also think I would like to see Elisa, because of course we could always use more the martial artist archetype. I mean, we have Soriz, but I feel she could be a bit different, less tankier than him. So I would like to see also that character and see how they make her work. This of course are just some thoughts. A thing to notice though is these are not guaranteed to be added in the game. Cygames has stated that they would be using the charts as considerations, but I think for them it would be a bit dumb to not add Sandalphon or Beatrix when both are top 3 in all the regions. People would definitely buy them. They can easily make money for that, and of course that's what Cygames wants. And for those that didn't see their character, don't worry. They have stated too that characters not in the list may become playable. So there's still hope out there even if your character didn't make it to the top 10 list. Personally, I am very happy with the list overall. I see a lot of characters I would want to see in the game, and also some that might have interesting playstyle. Of course, I have characters that are not in the list that I would love to see in the game. It's very amazing how there's a lot of similar characters in each of the lists, so I would love to see a lot of them in the game. I'm just glad we are gonna still get support for the game, even with everything that happened due to the pandemic. I feel the game lost a bit of wind because of the lack of tournaments. I mean, it was supposed to be one of the Arc Revo games. That didn't happen. Everything that could have promoted the game was lost because despite obviously you can have a community, tournaments do help put your game out there. However, like I mentioned, there has always been a very passionate community pushing through the game and supporting it every bit, which is amazing because without them, I feel we wouldn't be getting all these content that we are right now. And hell, right now, I think as far as I've seen, as far as this video is made, Granblue Fantasy Versus is the 5th most registered game for EVO. I'm also looking forward for the new battle mechanics, and I'm hoping they might consider adding rollback to the game. Sadly, I play on console. That's my main platform for playing fighting games, and I play sadly at a time where not many people are online, so it's very hard to find decent connection for matches. Now, this is not to deter you. I mean, if you're having fun, that is fine. It's just for me and my situation, it would benefit if I had rollback so I can play with others despite the distance. You know, I could jump in other lobbies that might have other people in other regions and I could at least play with them. Because playing on delay base with people that are far away is not fun. But that's another topic for another day. Overall, I think this is great news and can't wait to see what DLC characters they will be bringing. As always, it's not just about me. So what are your thoughts, guys? This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.